Hey, Gutfoxx here today with Embry the Ghost. We're going to run through his offensive scheme in the Denver playbook. We will let him take it on right away here. You want to say anything off the bat, Embry?
I'm just going to go ahead and say off the bat, this is the Broncos playbook. I've been running it for about 3 years now. It's really good for about strong power, inside zone, a lot of good formations that you can get a lot of good breaks on just by using motion. So it's a really dynamic playbook once you get in depth with it. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to start off this with our first formation, which is pistol ace. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go to pistol ace, and I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to sub in offensive lineman at tight ends. So, and then my tight ends, Hartstuck and Lee Smith at receiver. And the first play is my favorite play to run, strong power out of this. So you got an even set, so the defense can't go either way. So you just count numbers. So you see 1, 2, 3 on the left, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the right. So that just tells you need to run left. So it's a really simple adjustment right there. Follow your guards. And then out of that, you can motion out for added blocking. So you call the same play, but you're going to want to motion. And this could also deke the user middle linebacker. If your opponent has a really good user middle linebacker, you could also deke him to the way you want to run. So first I'm going to just run with the motion. So motion him out over there, wait till he's about to the hash mark, and you see the extra blocker we got on the outside over there. So that's just another wrinkle into the strong power just for added blocking. But like I said, if you want to deke your offensive your user's middle linebacker, same thing. You're going to look same way. You're going to motion over, and then you're going to run the opposite side of the motion. And that really works too if your opponent likes to run commit.
Yeah, and especially so I'm coming out in cover 3, so there's an extra safety there. But if they're staying in cover 2 or where the 2 safeties are playing deep off the line, that's probably better play for that.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely man too, because if you come out, I'll just get it first.
I got cover 2 on right now.
Yeah.
Shoot.
I could just fit it. It's fine. We can edit that stuff out.
We'll let it roll. I'll punt it to you here.
Okay, that's perfect.
I'm gonna just I won't use her because last video on the dime flat defense, when I was on offense, I was throwing it where I knew you weren't gonna be, and somebody came out and said, "Hey, that's not very good since you're dotting it up." I'm like, "Well, it's because I knew exactly what defense he was calling." So
Yeah.
instead of usering like that first play where I knew exactly where you're running, I'm gonna just I won't use her on defense.
All right. Well, come in man here.
Man, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a formation where he's in man, and you're gonna same thing. The motion out. You're actually the CB is gonna follow it in man, so you're gonna have that wide open gap to the left. And then it also tells you whether your opponent's in man or zone too with the motion. So that's about it out of that formation. Next is bunch.
So I have a question. Okay. You only run one play out of the pistol ace.
Yeah, you really don't need it besides running. You can fake if you really want to. You can fake a play action out of it. I'll go ahead and show that. That's if you really think your opponent's going to run commit on you.
Okay.
Same look. You're given the same look. I'm going to go ahead and block both tight ends because they're linemen anyway, and I'm going to just motion out. And then hike it, and then this is just expecting your guy to go full out, and you got a one-on-one shot. That's the really only things you need out of that. You really don't need to do more than just that out of that formation. It's just a really good run formation, especially if you got the lead, or if your guy's running really bad or really good heat on you, and you don't know what else to do.
Okay.
So now the next one is called bunch tight ends, really popular formation in last Madden. And you want to start out with strong power. This one's kind of crazy with strong power because you can put tight ends over to the left and have all your wide receivers be tight ends, but you really don't need to. Here you can just count the numbers. He's in cover 3, so the left side's open, so just run to the left.
Yeah, this is giving me shades of Madden 15 right there.
Yeah.
Oh God, I saw that play so often.
Yeah. And then now if you want to run cross drags, it's different. It's not as good this Madden because of how the flats are different. You want to run cross drags, you got to put B into a streak and then motion them out to the left, and then that's going to cause the coverage to back down over it. You see how the
Oh yeah.
So you have to do one more step for it to work. You got to overload the coverage back over there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And then you still have the delayed slant that still works. It's very good. So I showed a motion with a run, and I'm going to do the same motion with a pass. Just double slants. Got a delayed slant and another slant.
That's the quarter, it looks like.
So what I'm doing here is I'm just putting outside receiver, which is X, into a slant, and we have Jordy Nelson and a delayed slant. So he's going to go out and slant.
Oh, like a slant back in.
Yeah, and they slant back in.
That one's deadly against man coverage I found in the pistol.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go into. I'll try a cover Sam Buck 1 or cover 2 man, and watch how much separation he gets here. Although this, I guess he's against a linebacker, but regardless, that route right there in my run and shoot offense.
Yeah, you have it in the run and shoot. Yeah, it's similar.
It's deadly against man. Because you come out against opponents running cover 2 man the whole game, and they'll press. And I think it's unbumpable in the run and shoot. Is it unbumpable in this playbook?
Yeah, he's still gonna go. He doesn't get bumped. And cross drags is another play you can run against man too. We'll go ahead man again. I'll show cross drags against man. It's different because you don't have to dump it off for the running back to get the added blocking. So you're gonna put the halfback in a swing, and then you're gonna put the outside receiver in just any fade or streak motion mount, and then now you have multiple looks, multiple dump offs. Really good against man, especially if they want to run press man because there's one that's not on the line, so he's gonna come free.
Yeah, that's great. I was running press on that play.
Yeah.
So then both got pretty good releases.
I wouldn't suggest running the counter ever. Counter's pretty pointless.
Yeah. And
the only other play that I would add under that is the screen, because you can make the screen look like any other play. You can deke them. You can okay, they think it's strong power. So I'm just going to use the same motion over to make it look like a different play, and then run the screen. Those are the only plays I would use out of that are utilized. All the other ones you pretty much aren't. Nah.
All right.
Okay, and the next formation I'm gonna run is called wide trips, and this has a really good play that, especially against people that like to run cover 4. Go ahead and pick a cover 4 play.
Okay.
And it's called PA read shot, and it's a really simple adjustment. I'm gonna go to the strong side or the open side of the field, and I'm just gonna put X in a streak, and we got Jordy Nelson already in a swing play. So when I hike it, I'm just gonna lead to the right. And you're going to just hit. And I usually go for the possession catch. That's a really good red zone play. So go ahead. Go ahead and call the same thing, because I think you could still do it at 14. I would really run it about the 20.
Okay.
But here's still a good spot. And this is good against cover 4. Cover 3, it's not so much, because in cover 3, the CPU on the outside line, or the CB who plays it, will actually come off his guy and come over and cover it. And you're just gonna motion out to the right, and I'm aiming about 2 o'clock on the stick on the outside, and then vice versa. If it's on the left, I'm aiming about 11 o'clock to 10 o'clock on the stick to throw it out that way.
So what yard line did you say you would run that from?
20, right as you get to the 20, because it's gonna enable you to get it to right where the spot where the CB won't have a, if it's too close, the CB will stop running the route, because it's going to hit the back of the end zone, and he'll come back and try to cover that.
Okay. So from the 15 to the 25, would you say is a good range for it? Or?
Yeah, I would definitely 15 to 25, nothing further than 25.
Okay.
Well, I guess you can call it further. It's just not going to be an instant touchdown. You'll get tackled at the 1.
I gotcha.
Kind of I like to save those plays just for that. You don't want to show it multiple times, because then when you get the red zone, your opponent's gonna be like, "Oh, I know exactly what he's doing."
Oh, good point.
And that was another really good play that for like Gronk, big tall guys, anybody like that, like Vincent Jackson, any guys like that, really tall, even Finn, like Ghost Finn or regular Finn or anybody that's tall. Those guys, those plays are really good. The high throw them in red zone, and you can get it like if it's in coverage, you can still high point it. Like go ahead and call covered 3. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to go ahead and put in my tall guy, which is Travis Kelce.
All right.
I think he's 6'6" or 6'5". And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the RB when I'm throwing it up. And, he's going to hit – see how it hit his hands and his hands only?
Yeah.
So it's one of those ones like where you can force it in there and not worry about a pick.
Could you put the tight end there on a like a flat route or I forgot what, a flat route, basically it's stuck down that flat zone. So put Ward on the left bumper.
Yeah. I'll try to see what happens. I still don't think that's how the overload cover 3. I was just trying to show him how you can force it in the coverage and still get a throw where it only hits his hands.
I gotcha.
Yeah. And I always like doing it on the wide side of the field.
That makes a lot of sense, yeah.
And like I said, I'm aiming like 12 or 11. And you see how it just throws it up, and it's only where he can get it. So
yeah.
I think it's a high percentage throw to me. A lot of people might call it cheese or rocket catch and whatnot, but to me, it's like a high percentage throw where I know I'm not going to get picked, but I can force it in there if I really need to.
So those switch routes are something you run pretty frequently.
Definitely against like scrape, and a lot of these people like to run the 3-4 over blitzes. It just because they're blitzing that guy over there already. So only thing they can really do is put that free safety and man him up on there, or they can put the free safety or the strong safety on that side in a zone. So it really helps you really get that one-on-one spot when those guys are blitzing those linebackers already.
Yeah, and at the end, after we go through your plays, we should talk about how to face against scrape and heavy blitzers.
And to be honest, that's the only play I really run out of wide trips anyway.
Okay.
Game 1. So that's pretty much it out of pistol. And here we're going to go to bunch weak, which is a really good play out of the Broncos playbook. There's similar ones in the Arizona. There's similar ones in the Chiefs. And I'm not quite sure what else, but this one's really good. First play we're going to call is verticals. Easy play. You know what? 4 verts, 1 adjustment is all you need. So I'm going to just put in the halfback in a wheel route, and I'm going to motion over the slot receiver, Jordy Nelson, to the right. And you're going to see his angle is going to stay the same, and it's going to get a really good separation right there. And you're just going to aim to the right. Oh, that's cover 3. I thought you were in cover 4.
Oh, sorry about that.
Did he still?
So against cover 3, I thought you were coming out in verticals to.
No. There's a cover 3. That's what I'm talking about. This thing, you know how I was talking about earlier. We'll cut this out. But how earlier that I was saying that cover 3, the CB will slide off and go back into coverage.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm talking about. And that's why those little wheel routes, like they like cover 3. Some corners with, I think it's the high play record. It has to be, but they'll come off coverage.
Yeah. I think play rec would definitely be it. All right, so cover 4.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll pick back up.
Yep. All right, so this is a good play. We're going to just put our halfback in a wheel route, and we're going to slide our slot receiver, Jordy Nelson, over, which he has high route running, and he has good release, so he's really good for this. And you're just going to wait for him to hit over, and then you're going to hit A. And I always go for the possession catch. So it's one of those really high, you can run this play multiple times and not really worry about it, because you can run different ways out of it.
Yeah.
So I did that. So I'm going to run the exact same play, but there's different reads you can do out of it. So you're still putting the halfback, and you always want to do it on the wide side of the field. So I'm going to flip this. Still put the halfback in a wheel. I'm going to keep A, but this time I'm going to put the outside receiver in a drag. So this is what the play art's going to look like. This is going to give you multiple looks, especially if you don't know what the coverage is or who they're going to be sending. So right here, I'm waiting, and then B's open, and then I'm going to get that blocking from the running back right there.
That was pretty.
Yep. And another thing, we showed you that how you can hit the outside. That's great for this point right here in coverage, but this is also a really good play to hit for your tight end too. You wouldn't think so. So you showed that you're throwing the out route a bunch. So we're doing the same look. So we're going to put Jordy Nelson, he's the outside receiver in a drag, but we're looking at Hines Ward here. So he's got a nice little odd-shaped wheel route. So when we're hike it, we see him go forward. He actually got bumped there, but then we're going to lean in, and you see how you just fit it in that little
window.
Right. Yeah. So you have multiple looks out of the same formation, and it's so deadly. And you can literally, if you really want to, you could just hit that you can hit that drag route over and over again. It's so hard. Cover 2 won't cover it. It's just a matter of how good your user is. So if you have a really good user and you throw the drag, you can really just wait for the halfback wheel to come open. All right, so same formation. We're going to call this stick route. We got a Hines Ward in the flat. We got Jordy Nelson in that little stick route. But we're going to motion over Thomas, and he's running out and a post route. So when we hike it, we're going to wait to see where they overload. No, were you in man?
No, he was just in a flat route.
No, that's fine. You can call the same thing.
I got fast linebackers.
Yeah.
What do you want me to come out and?
That's the same thing. It'll work. It was just your guys' play rec was insane that time.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just looking. Basically, you're just on this one. You're trying to just watch the CB and see what he's going to do. If he doesn't cover the flat, you're going to hit B. But if he does cover the flat, you're going to hit RB. And he still came over there fast. That's awesome. Who is that? Oh, that's Atwater. He has like insane play rec.
Yeah, Atwater is like my boy. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you do that, then you hit the slant. But go ahead. And just
yeah, it's tough to
see the KC divide play. It'll be an instant touchdown.
KC divide. Okay, I'll come out. I'm gonna come out and cover 2. I'm in 4 right now.
Yeah, cover 4. It'll be
cover
4, and you just motion this guy out to the right and speed out.
There you go.
Yeah. That's so simple. That play is so simple. You don't even have to do any adjustments. You just motion out to the right and speed out. You'll even beat cover 2 if they don't have a good enough corners with play rec.
Yeah. Yeah, you and I have some of the better players in the game, so their play rec is quite high.
Yeah. Which is really good. I really at this point, Mutt, I always look at play rec, agility, and spec catch now for some reason. Those stats seem to be more important now than any of the other ones because you can find players that have the other stats that you need. It's those play rec with high agility and high spec catch on defense.
I'm just going to kneel out the half, and then we'll get started in the second half here.
All right.
11 seconds will be so you're gonna go back to that bunch formation?
Yeah, there's still plenty to do out of that. That's why I said it's one of the better formations, if not the best. I would call it the best if my like the Kansas City's version's better because it has play action out of it and it's got decent runs. But if it had better runs and if I had the play action version, I would call it the best formation in the game. But I don't have that one. That's why I would call it Kansas City's version the best formation in the game.
So why don't you run the Kansas City playbook?
Because I'm more familiar with the Broncos, and I don't want to go and fiddle around. At this point in time, I'm more I like to know exactly where my plays are and what I need to run in certain situations. So I already know what I need to do. I'm not going searching for something. I know exactly what I need to do in every situation that I'm in.
Okay.
And I think that's more important than having I think it's more important to know your playbook than anything like that. So here we go. We're going to go run a money play call. Go ahead, call cover 4.
I think I know what this one is.
This is Z spot. So all you got to do is streak Hines Ward over here and then motion him to the left. And if you don't have the greatest lineman, like I don't have the greatest lineman here, so I'm going to go ahead and block the running back and just give me more time. And then you're just going to have to stay in the pocket right here. You didn't call cover 4.
Yeah, that was.
No, you're linebacker. You guys went across with him. We'll do it again. It'll work.
Which linebacker?
Your Night Train Lane followed him around.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it is Night Train Lane.
Yeah. I have to do this really fast. I'll rotate over with it. And then there you go. There it is.
So it's like a post route and a streak route.
Yeah. Basically, all the money plays this Madden are those little zigzag routes with the streak on the same side. So that's a money play out of that.
Does that beat cover 3 as well, or just cover 4?
Yeah, it beats all cover, all zones.
Okay.
Any zone coverage, cover 2, cover 3, cover 4. Cover 6 might not work. It matters where the big circle is on cover 6 for some reason.
What about cover 2 man? Will it trick out that deep safety in cover 2 man?
Yeah, but you'll still be catching it 1-on-1 instead of a free shot.
Yeah, let's try it against cover 2 man.
All right.
Don't mind.
Get it off. We'll just take the delay game. Not that big a deal.
Okay.
Oh, they didn't call the feet in bounds there?
No, I guess not. Should have reviewed it.
Come on, coach. These refs are biased.
That's the home field advantage. Do you feel there's any home field advantage in Madden? I kind of feel there is.
Really?
I think most of my losses are when I'm the away team. Maybe it's in my head.
Yeah, maybe
I can swear
the non-post connection.
Yeah. Balls don't bounce my way as well when I'm away versus when I'm home.
Yeah, see, he's going
to Yeah, the 2 deep safeties there.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's just – oh, wow. 4th 22. Can you pick up that first down?
Yeah, just go ahead and move one. I'm just move your safety in man and put your safety – or move your corner in man and move your safety into a flat, and I'll just throw it up.
Yeah, I'll just
do it on the left since there's more room.
You should be good. He's on the spy.
All right. Damn, he almost overthrew him. Okay, so I really like that Z spot, and then we're gonna go ahead and go more in depth. We're gonna show the stick route, how it will work when you're not. You can overload the zone.
Okay, what do you want me to come out in?
Just come out in cover 4, basic cover 4. It'll work against cover 3 and cover 4. You'll just have different spots. So you just want to motion this guy out to the right, and then you're looking for either the out route or the flat. And that time he didn't fall over. It must have just been where we're at in the goal line.
Oh yeah.
And this stick route, you're going to get really good blocking too. So you're going to be able to dump off really fast because every stick route has a 3-step drop blocking. So it's going to pick up the heat for you. And then see if you want to hit X, you can hold down, then hit the sideline throw. Really high percentage throw where only your guy can get it, even though it's cover 4.
Yeah.
So you want to say, like, okay, so now it's 3rd and 2. You know, I got to pick up this first down. This is where you'd be looking for the dump off.
Okay.
Perfect spot for it, especially if, you know, your opponent's been sending crazy heat at you.
So that's good for like a good 3 or 4 yards there to pick up a 3rd and 2.
Well, then you also have that that ability to throw the little post route out of it and get really good yardage. So I'm just waiting for him to set up and snap, and then I'm going to hold A. That motion over there makes the CPU not follow it. You can get that a lot unless your opponent will actually come out and put a purple route over there and move the guy over. Okay, so that's that play. That play is pretty simple, pretty easy to run. You know, not too much. Stick route's been in the game forever. Okay, so I think we pretty much got – let me see if there's any other formation on Gun Bunch Week that's worth talking about. There's a simple halfback base run and a sweep run, and there's a wheel route. None of these things that are that crazy. So we can go ahead and get in our next formation, which is Snugs. Snugs is a really good play, and we're going to go ahead and show you PA slot cross. Basic one, it's an audible out of it too. So you can go into it, and like if you've called the wrong play, you can still audible back into it. So it's really great. A lot of fun stuff you can do out of it. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to start off. We're going to drag out the beginning of it. We're going to drag out Jordy Nelson, which is X. And then we're just going to motion B over and then block the running back. So we're going to have a lot of reads that we can easily throw to. And different level changes. This play right there, that setup right there is going to be any coverage in the game. Man defense, cover 2, cover 3, cover 4. Only one that's going to have iffy is cover 6 because cover 6 doesn't play the same no matter what you do.
So you're saying if you see somebody running this, come out and cover 6.
Yeah. Well, cover 6 is crazy anyway because of how the safeties play differently in cover 6 compared to anything else. So here we go. We did the easy dump off. Now if you want more yards, you can slide over and get B. I just overthrew it. But right there, you can get B there. That's man coverage, and you still had a one-on-one shot in B if you make a better throw right there.
Hey, Embry, your microphone's a little fuzzy still again.
Again? Dang, I wonder what happened. What changed?
Yeah, did you bump it or anything?
No.
Huh. All right, I'm in cover 3 again. I don't know.
Yeah, cover 3, it's going to be wide open. In cover 3, you can roll out to the right. You see how it's wide open now? I just again thought you see how it came open across.
Yeah,
it's so easy. And then you can do some really cool blocking out of. I guess I should just recover, get the first down. I'm just gonna throw a curl route for first.
Are you recording your voice too?
Yeah, I'm recording my voice, so it shouldn't change.
Are you recording my voice along with it or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll be able to sync them up together.
Yeah.
So on my end, you're still a little fuzzy.
Okay, so I'm going to show you a really cool blocking scheme that you can do out of this. So say your opponent's running some fast heat, you have no idea how to stop it. Here's a really good play. It's called mesh. If you don't run this play, you should. It's one of those ones where it's going to easily get you yards no matter what formation, what play they're running. So what you want to do is you want to put your running back in a blocking route, but then you want to also motion him to the right, and then as soon as he motions back, you want to hike it, and you're just going to get better blocking. And you have 2 short routes. And the CPU cannot cover both of them. Neither can a user. There's gonna be no user that's able to do that. He ran engage 8, and we still had time to throw the ball.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. Just add one more step to your scheme, and you got that. You got enough time. Like if a guy wants to throw scrape at you or overload blitz or any kind of blitz at all, you have that right there perfectly. So we're just going to go ahead and show it again. So I'm going to block the halfback, motion over to the right, and then as soon as he comes back, I'm going to hike it. So simple. Okay, so after the mesh.
Drag routes in this game are quite, powerful.
Yeah.
And I see out of that mesh, you could even streak your far right receiver and get kind of like a sail concept if you're coming out in zone coverage.
Yeah, definitely. I can show that too. That's another. I actually prefer this play for the sail route. It's called dive corner.
Okay.
So what I like to do is I like to motion or I like to put Y in a drag, and I like to put B in a streak, and then I want to motion and I want to put A in a concept. So I'm gonna have the clear out, and I'm gonna have a RB. Nah, I just made a bad throw, but I'm gonna have RB available to go up the field and just overload the zones with streaks on that end. And I just like that. I like that little out route instead of the swing route better. That's why I said I like it better.
Overturned. Oh no.
All right, we'll just run it again. We have more side on the field. So again, go ahead and I'm putting A in a drag just for blocking, and then I'm going to put both guys on the left side of the field in streaks, but motion out the other one to clear out the field. There you go.
Because that arrow route is quite powerful.
Yeah, even that speed out Same kind of, it's like a divide. You can run the speed out on almost any coverage, just depending on the corners. It's simple. All you gotta do is just motion the guy out to the right. I think everybody at this point in Madden knows how to run this play, and you just want to hold it Y after so you do the speed out.
Yeah. So if you see this coverage, if you see this, if you're defending against this snugs formation, would you come out and cover 6?
Me personally, I would just send heat on it and use her. But if you don't have a good heat, I would call cover 6. Or I would change my coverages around, like show cover 3, but actually put your guys in cover 3, or put your CBs in cover 2. That way they don't think, and kind of deke your opponent and throw it in the flats, but you have a guy there anyway.
So like with cover 6, if you
you can put both your CBs in flat routes because one's already in there.
Because it looked like the speed out was on the opposite side of the halfback, if I recall.
It always is the opposite side of the halfback. No matter what, the speed route's always opposite of the halfback.
So then if you call cover 6, it looks like you might be able to neutralize that and the other.
Yeah. So if you wanted to stop this, all you would have to do is put a flat route on the left side of the field. That's it.
So I just did it.
Yeah. But it just matters. You gotta have a high play rate, guys, because this play could still work on it. See how I still got it to where my guy can do it?
Yeah.
You just gotta aim more towards the sidelines. You have to wait longer. You can't throw it as early because if they have a flat route on it, you have to wait longer. That's it.
So, well, if you shade outside, will it work?
I think underneath is the best you can do. Like shade underneath here. We're gonna throw it to the right.
Shade. All right, I'm gonna shade underneath.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, underneath, and then I think outside also I've seen work too. But
yeah,
underneath works.
Okay, so another play that I like to run out of this is called kind of like that. It has the speed out. It's Broncos seams, and what I like out of this is that either the speed out or the deke the speed out. So using it as to get the guy off of what you're really trying to do. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna flip it because they're gonna think I'm running the speed out. But what I'm gonna do is put Jordy Nelson in that glitched hitch route to smart route. So you're gonna put your opponent. You're going to put Jordy Nelson or your left receiver in a hitch, then you're going to smart him out, and then you're going to deke him over. So I'm pretty much getting the guy's user off of there and then looking for X.
Yeah, that hitch route smarted is a pretty powerful weapon this year, especially against man coverage.
Yeah, definitely. It works against man. It works against the zone. And it's just all about timing. Cover 2 will work. It's just all about timing where you're wanting to throw it.
Definitely.
Yeah. And then I'll go ahead and show you the other play out of PA shot that especially if you have a guy, your CB1, your wide receiver 1 that's really good. Say, like I have Anthony Thomas, I'm really comfortable with him. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to motion out. And you really don't need to set everybody up if you know you're going for the shot deep. But it's going to give him a really good shot by himself over here, no matter what coverage. Diggs almost stole it. That's funny. But that's one of those ones where cover 4, he's split between it. Cover 3, there's only going to be one safety in your way. Cover 2, you can actually lead it in the middle and be fine. So that's one of those ones you just, like, if you got a guy that you have a lot of faith in, like Boss Calvin for me, I have a lot of faith throwing it to him in that spot.
Anything else in this snugs formation?
Another one that a really concept I like that I enjoyed doing out of snugs is I think it's still in Broncos seams. You're gonna have a nice little already built-in wheel route for you on the edge. So just kind of like the other wheel routes, you want to aim up high. This time we have Stefan Diggs. Not really the guy you want for this. You want a tall guy. But in cover 3 or cover 4, you're gonna get a one-on-one shot. But like in man, like the speed route, you can actually look deep to outrun the guy. See, like I said, not the guy you want running it, but you want to put your tall guy right there and do a little speed out. Diggs isn't tall enough. I don't even think he has a decent jump. I think he has like 90-something jump.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like I don't know. A couple games back, Like my opponent had Cooks, and he got an aggressive catch over, I think it was Night Train Lane, and then I go back and I throw one to Finneran, who I hadn't used all game. Finneran's my deep ball jump specialist because of 99 jump.
Yeah, definitely. And
Freaking intercepted. So it's like, so Cooks at 5'6" or whatever he is.
that's just this, man. It's so weird because everything's predetermined.
Yeah. All right. What do you want me to come out and?
Anything is fine.
Okay.
I'm just gonna show the same play, but with the right personnel. Just with Travis Kelce. Is any guy that you have that's above 6'5" or 6'4", motion out, and then you want to hit RB and then B. Oh, he stole it too. Who is that? That's
Woodson.
Chuck Woodson. Chuck Woodson's really nice.
Yeah, he is, and he's relatively cheap. A couple 100,000 coins for how good he is.
Yeah, he is at this point in mud. You could actually put him at free safety too and be fine.
Yeah, that's a good point. Although I think he does, because there's so many good. I mean, Sean Taylor at free safety is another great cheap player.
Yeah, but he's not. Like I said, I think Charles Woodson's faster, if I remember right. That was the comparison, and I think the spec catch and agility was Woodson's strength, if I remember right when I looked at it. I don't remember. I was going through him. Okay, we'll do the same thing, but let's see who's my fastest guy. I think. All right, we might just try Diggs, but try press man cover 1.
Okay.
And this is just that speed out, and I don't know if Diggs has a fast enough release. Might have to use Thomas with it, but you're just motioning out, and then you're gonna hike it, and he's gonna get that burst out.
Nice. So that beats Chuck.
Yeah, it's just one of those ones. It's just a matter of if the CPU is fast enough with the release, and this will work a lot if your opponent's in a lot of ban. Just call press man cover 2. I think that way I have to put a streak on that side to get the safety to not play it though, if I remember right. Okay, yeah, we already have the streak over there. Are you pressing? I don't think you're pressing.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's okay. And you want to go out and you just want to hike it, and he's gonna loop around. Yeah.
Nice.
You just gotta fit it between the window between the safety on cover 1.
That's a really, really valuable weapon because I had a guy calling cover 1 press all game long.
There's a lot of people that still run DB strike, and that's a really good play against DB strike right there.
Yeah. Like I tried running DB strike against another guy once who ran that play against once he saw DB strike. Instant touchdown with Odell Beckham. I was like, oh god.
Okay, go ahead and come and press man, and we'll do we'll show him how well that flat route or that smart hitch route works. So here you go, running this. We're gonna call a hitch route on B, and then he's running press man, and then we're just gonna smart route it, and then we're gonna deke our opponent with the speed out, and that's gonna give us a free shot to B.
Nice.
No. A lot of people still like to run 90 man, 90 zone, and Bruce Arians, and run that press man. So that's really good tool to have.
Yeah, because that's deadly. I mean, the only way they can defend that is really with a user or putting maybe a safety into a yellow.
You can put 2 safeties in yellows, and you'll be fine if you do that.
Then hopefully you can read that and send a streak deep or something.
Yeah. Well, it's still depending on that. Like the CPU is not going to play it perfectly every time, though. It's just hopefully you get lucky there. But definitely in the red zone, not really red zone, but like, the 10-yard line, like the goal line. I always suggest putting your safeties instead of deep blues, put them in yellows anyway.
Oh yeah. I would agree. What about purples? Do you put you guys in purples at all?
Yeah, a lot of times I like to put guys in purples, especially if like they're running a lot of like the bench route out of the snugs, or they want to run that fork route that's really popular, or wide receiver that wheel route that's really popular at a trips tight end.
Is there any one-off play you want to show right before the game ends?
Okay, so you got one play left of the game. I'm gonna go ahead and show this. Everyone should know this. Comes out in any kind of. If you're coming out covering 4, say your opponent's coming out in like cover 4, you need like one play. It's so simple. You know what I'm already doing.
Yep.
It's just so easy. You just put Ward on a streak here, and the trick to this, the deke to safety, is to roll out with it, and then you got it.
Ooh.
And that's a money play though. That's so easy and it's so hard to defend. There's only like one play that if you're not using it that will defend it, or one formation I
Is
should
that
say.
cover 6?
Cover 6 will play it iffy, but or that cover quarters, cover 3, cover 2 sink. Well, actually safeties will stay back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty neat to know. Cover 2 sink. Do you run that cover 2 sink quite frequently?
I do now, especially when I've been running scrape and I get like even if I get like a 17-point lead, I just go flip to that and then wait for an interception to come.
You're not worried about over the top coverage. You only got 2 deep safeties. Do you use?
No, you got 3 deep safeties. You like the cover 2 sink. The first thing you do is you put your middle free safety in the deep blue.
Okay. And who do you use at that point?
Yeah, I actually use Anthony Barr at left end and drop him back because you're just playing coverage, so you're only blitzing 2. But you don't change his change his blitz angle. You don't put him in any zones or anything like that. You keep him the same. That way, in case they do run, you don't get pancaked like crazy.
Yeah, that makes sense because a lot of people like to come out one play or do one run, see if you're backing off, and then you get tons of pancakes. And
I actually got this really cool thing, like kind of like I was telling you about when you're like you're raping your right end. Well, like in that play, I go right behind my middle linebacker and I just hold down, and as soon as they hike it, you can actually get launched forward, and I actually got launched forward and sacked the quarterback.
Really?
Yeah.
So you hold,
it reminds me of like a slingshot, like NASCAR if you're drafting behind someone. Yeah. It's like you're drafting behind your middle linebacker and you just get slingshotted around.
So you're saying, so wait, what do you hold to get slingshotted?
Just holding down, like, okay, so like if I'm behind my middle linebacker, I'm holding like 7, because like 7 o'clock ish. If I'm like going to the left, I'm like holding it down before the snap, and I can feel it like vibrating because I'm right behind him. And as soon as they hike it, he launches.
That's cool.
As soon as you hike it, you hold down right trigger and you go. That's if you're going for the blitz. If you're not playing coverage or if you just want to go for it.
Let me try that out. First play here. Okay.
Yeah, you should try this formation out too. I definitely highly recommend you running it, especially if you got the lead, or if you don't situationals, like there's like 2 minutes left and your opponent's got to pass it. Like here, I'll show you. I'm just gonna put Anthony Barr in, and then all I'm gonna do is you're putting it. Never mind. I'm just
gonna check run coverage. Should I run play?
Yeah, just fake it, and then we'll do it again.
Pass.
Now you see the play art though, the cover 2 sink. Yeah. What you want to do is just put that yellow in a deep blue.
Deep blue.
You can man up the slot CBs too if you want added coverage. I especially do that when I think wide receiver end is coming. Like right here, I'm like, okay, who's gonna beat me deep the most? I'm gonna put Cooks. I'm gonna double Cooks. I'm gonna double Cooper right there, and you see how the guy's gonna come over there.
Yeah.
And come behind my guy, and I'm just gonna hold down. Oh, hold on, they moved. I'm gonna just hold down on him, and I'm gonna launch myself.
Okay, let me know when you want me to.
Yeah, I'm ready. I say I got picked up on the block, but try to run a wide receiver end on it.
Wide receiver end. Yeah. See how I can find.
I think every playbook has it.
You mean like a PA wide receiver end?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So right here, you just want to put. There you go. That's all you have to really do. And then cover the little cross. Then try to throw it deep. Now you didn't have time.
Nope.
Say it's such a good defense. I only blitzed 2, and like you're looking for the deep ball.
Yeah, that's crazy. Looks like it picks it up easily though.
Yep.
Let's see if I can throw this into an interception. Then I gotta get Finner out wide for some reason. Oh, I forgot to set my guys' audibles.
Yeah, normally that's one-on-one. Look how the both safeties play that. Oh, you think he still came down with it though?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's Finneran, my man.
But yeah, that just goes to, like, normally that thing's like wide open, but there you
Yeah.
go. You have two people on it.
Then you had that safety right there.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
Madden for you though. You can make the right adjustments on a play and it'll still work. That's the frustrating part about Madden right there in that play alone.
Yeah. It's like football. You can be the best coach, but players got to execute. And Brian Finneran, the legend, will just make plays because he's legendary.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to show more of the run game this one. So
Okay.
what I like to do differently, this has really good inside zone, but you can make it a lot better by just putting in the right personnel. So I'm going to put in Hartstuck. I'm going to put in offensive lineman at tight end, and I'm going to put in Lee Smith and Travis Kelce, and I'm just going to call it inside zone.
But won't your opponent key on your
That's fine. I would welcome that. If they want to key on it, I could make multiple adjustments while I'm running it. So, and I want to motion Hartstuck out, so it's going to tell me if there's baselining or not. I just made a bad read there. Couldn't cut it fast enough. But say if your opponent's overloading one side, you have the cutback with inside zone. You can bust it up the middle. Like inside zone, you don't have to take it.
Can you teach me? Can you teach us and me how to do that quick cutback? How do you hold it?
It's really simple. It's got to be open though. Like there, it's not open, but the middle is open. It's like kind of like it happens more when they're in man. Come out in man, and that's when it happens the most because they're overloaded in man. So you like to do the cutback. It has to be open, so you have to know it's open. See, it's not. The guy stayed there.
Yeah.
That was weird. Did you not base the line?
What's that?
Did you base the line?
Nope.
He should have followed.
He should have. I think it just switched off linebackers.
That's cool. That's crazy. What formation was that?
That was just 3-4. That was the base formation on 3-4. 3-4 on. Cool. Do you want a 4th and 12? How do you want to pick it up?
I'll just throw.
Do a deep throw.
Yeah.
All right. What side are you gonna do it on?
Well, I'll just pick it up. Got confidence in my guys.
Throw it to the left.
I got it.
Oh. There you go.
Okay, so we'll go back over to that. That was a weird formation. Normally they fall over. That's cool. I wonder if it's because that one guy's blitzing, if it changes there, because you have a blitzing linebacker.
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to set him onto something, or?
We'll see. See if he follows or not. Yeah, see that time he followed.
Oh, there. He has changed it.
Yeah. And that's when you cut back and you want to juke up the middle because the safety's always going to crack down. So you have to juke the safety. That's it.
Yeah.
But I really like this play. I like this play a lot. And especially I like to sneak in Calvin in here for a pass play. So what I'm going to do is what I'm really looking forward to is overloading just the blitzing over there. And then I'm going to bounce it to the outside is what I really want to do. That's my first look. Is I want to bounce it outside, but if it's not there, then I'm going to go and just find a hole and convert. Like inside zone is one of those plays you can run 4 times in a row and get different blocking each time. It's crazy.
Yeah. So I think the reason inside zone is so powerful, kind of like last year, like how we talked about that power block last year. I know it's because the blocking was messed up on that. Sorry, what the hell was that play? You ran it out of the trips formation, pistol trips.
Yeah, and you can run
strong power.
Yeah,
it's because like the tackle reached the nose tackle last year. I think I remember breaking it down. This year, the reason that inside zone is so powerful is because it reads like a read option almost, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely.
The end freezes, and then all the other guys are reach blocked by the offensive line. So it's like it gives you a +1 advantage on offense if you're going that way. Like my linebacker here, Smith on the left of screen, he'll freeze.
Yeah, he does.
Shoot, I was using him there, but
yeah, they like freeze. See if you do the cutback. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, like a read option.
Yeah, so that's why it's so powerful going that right way this year, which is interesting. I don't know if I wish there was a way to like play running back. There's a play quarterback on read options.
Yeah. Like if you commit to the run, I guess. Like that's the only. And then the other thing is though, like if you want to pass out of it, just make it look the same. Like I always suggest making the same play, making plays look the same, but run different things out of it. So here you definitely want to max protect because you only really got one. You don't want Robinson out there running a route anyway, but you're sitting there and you're gonna make it look like a run. That's what I suggest to do out of it, especially like a lot of the times that I run it and then I want to come back and I want to pass out of it. I know my opponent's either going to play really aggressive. I want to put in my best receiver. Like I'm going to put in Thomas and I'm going to get a one-on-one shot because I know he thinks I'm going to run it.
Oh yeah. Like, so he'll come out and like cover 3, show blitz. And then now, you got a
like, right here, I already know that I'm set. Like this play right here, I've got everything I need. I want to. Oh no, I want to reset. I just want to block the halfback, and then you want to motion out. So you already got a receiver on the field that you want, and then you got the first down. You got
geez.
Nice. I don't think it's a fumble, but that's just one of those things. Like I want plays that look like a run that are pass.
Oh shoot! I thought I was gonna get the. I just called a play because I thought I was gonna get the.
Yeah, these
refs.
Here. Oh, what do you pay these refs on your field?
I know. Seriously, home field gets you a lot of. Here, I'm gonna hit Austin on this in route. You, Austin on the right. He's gonna run an in route here. Pick it.
I know. I
said Austin.
Oh. Who'd you motion over?
I didn't motion that. That's an auto motion. I just picked the first play in the playbook.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna punt it to you.
I didn't know you had receiver Austin. I thought it was a halfback Austin.
Oh, yeah. Tavon Austin.
Rocking the receiver Austin, the MVP.
Yeah.
He's not bad. I actually enjoyed him, especially on drags.
Speed kills in this game. And my third in the run and shoot offense, the third and fourth receiver are like your most important because they'll get the majority of the passes. And Austin's played well. I might upgrade to somebody with more catch and traffic though. Like I think Mike Wallace has more catch and traffic. So he might be my next target to upgrade from MVP Austin. But
okay, so here's the next formation. This one's called Y trips halfback weak. I like this I like this formation a lot out of the passing game too. So this formation to me, it could be a base offense if you're kind of those kind of Madden players that only want one formation. So the inside zone, you see I got Hartstuck and Smith out there. So I'm gonna bust it out to the outside, and I got the blocking. Especially, and then so that's the inside zone out of that. But another player you can run, you can run the wide receiver in out of there. You can run. We showed you that before. You can run the flood combination. You can run a bunch of simple stuff. But I really like this formation because of this reason only. I'm gonna put Hines Ward in a streak, and I'm gonna put Johnson in a streak, but I'm going to motion Smith out, and that's going to tell me what kind of coverage they're running. That's going to tell me where I need to go with the ball. So that's why I really like that formation because it allows me to still have enough reads, but also allows me to have a motion to pick up the block and then tell me if it's man or not. If I'm thinking if it's man or zone, if I'm having trouble with that, that's going to tell me.
Yeah, man's great with that. Telling you what it is, man or zone. Sometimes like the linebackers will just trade off like that. They just traded off there.
Yeah, but I knew it was man that I can go over here and Hartstuck. That's Hartstuck for you. I wouldn't keep Hartstuck in there and pat.
Not for corner strike.
I go with I like Jordy Nelson, me personally for budget wise, and I like Demaryius Thomas because they both have really good route running and good release.
Yeah. So how do you stop C routes and man coverage as a defense?
Shade outside is your best bet, or putting the guys in a purple.
There you go.
No, go ahead and put your call man, but physically put them in purple routes.
The safeties?
No, the corners. If you do this and your opponent still throws the ball, they're dumb.
Oh, that worked out pretty well for you.
Yeah. That was just a bad animation.
But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, go ahead and do it again. We can show you. It will work. It's just Jordy Nelson went for the ball and the CPU guy didn't. That's what I say. Zones don't always work. They're broken, but it's the best thing you can do. Running man on C routes is not the smartest unless maybe you got one of the better guys. See, there you go. Like I think you could do like, you know, the guys that have 100 man now, and you like, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't think I have the guys, but on Shira's team, I could probably call man press and go outside if I wanted to, because I've done that before.
Like man press, go outside, like not even play the game because his team's so good.
Yeah, you
Man
can
press,
just,
go to the grocery store, then
yeah,
come back and you won the game.
play with a bag over your head and still go up 10-0.
Yeah. Great.
Okay, so another play I really enjoy out of this is where is it? This mesh route. It's got one of those already built-in motion drags. I like this because this will help against any kind of blitzes, and it's got really quick reads out of it. What I like to do, I don't like having Lee Smith in there. What I like to do is look for the wire out. I like looking for the halfback a lot of times in this formation.
Burned him.
Yeah, I like looking at the halfback in that kind of formation, and then I like putting. Well, I'll go ahead and put in. I got Andre Reed. This might work. Putting another guy into a. Just put another guy. So we have the streak. We have Ward in the flat. So we're gonna put multiple streaks on the left side. So they're so close together, and it's got the motion. The CB's got to take one. And then you're going to have a shot deep. So you got a one-on-one shot no matter what. It's just one of those things I like doing just because you got the motion over. So CB's got to cover it. And then the free safety has to pick one. And most of the time you still got a one-on-one shot. But that's if you like taking one-on-one shots. A lot of people don't feel comfortable with that. Me, personally, I'll take a one-on-one shot any day of the week.
Because like what percentage, not including like Boss Megatron, would you say one-on-ones the offense comes down with it?
I would say probably 60% or more. It comes out, it's a lot. It's enough where if you see a guy one-on-one, I would just take the shot because more often than not, you're going to get that catch, especially with this Madden.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'll show you the play that Shira hates. This is play action all go. Just come out and like cover 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 4 guys just going straight down the field. You're going to think, oh, this is not a good play. But then as soon as you hike it, you have the free safety has to pick one. Oh, I didn't get it off. The free safety has to pick one, and then you pretty much got an instant touchdown.
Yep. This was run against me 2 games ago, and he scored on it when I was running cover 3.
You know, you
well played because I expected a different play. But yeah,
you just
it works. He picks one left or right, you throw it to the other, and
yep. Ward just couldn't outrun him. But especially like with I have Super Bowl Hines Ward on my team.
Yeah.
And then we have Boss Gronk, and then we have the speed. What Marcus Allen adds speed, and I don't run Coach Madden, but you can do that too. But those guys, like they have to pick one and one or the other, and you make a good throw, it's a touchdown. And then if not, then you got the one-on-one shots on the outside too.
So who do you run as your coach if you have the choice of Coach Madden and you don't use them?
I used the pass rush zone defense one. I think it's Del Rio who gets double XL. I'd rather have all my schemes on defense. So
gotcha.
There's a better throw. He's still slow.
Woodson.
I told you. Is that 99 Woodson?
I try to pitch it to you. That is 99 Woodson.
He's so good. I recommend 99 Woodson or running free safety Woodson.
Wait, what?
Not free safety Woodson. Corner Woodson at free safety.
Yeah,
because they both have good agility.
For sure. So you take a lot of one-on-one shots, and
yeah, that's frowned upon against some people, but I don't know. To me, I don't mind taking one-on-one shots.
Yeah. Any other formations you want to go through?
I'm gonna try this one more time just for video purposes.
for the cover 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just see.
You guys aren't very fast. If you had faster guys at these tight end spots.
Yeah.
And that's why Woodson can cover them both.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. The bullet pass will work better.
Yeah. If we had faster guys, I could probably get an instant touchdown out of that.
Yeah.
Because what's in speed, like 95 or 96, something crazy good.
That Woodson is 97.
Yeah, 97. Yeah.
Yeah, he's crazy. Yeah. So what else do you want to show us? Anything else in the playbook? Any funky things? Should we talk about how to defeat scrape at all or not?
I'll show you the crazy my play that I learned from J03. We'll just show it because it's fun. We'll add one fun play.
Okay.
All right. So we got a wide receiver reverse with a running back, but it's supposed to be a running back play. Let me see what I have in there. I'm just gonna put some speed guy at receivers. We'll see. I got Diggs and I'm gonna put in Cooper. So the play is called Slam Fork End Around. And this play is really fun to run if you're up or if your guy's really aggressive on the run or anything like that. You can run it with the ball right there, or you can pitch it. And the pitch is really fun. So by pitch, I'm saying I'm gonna lateral it with the LB to the
really
motion around.
That sounds cool.
It's fun. Yeah,
that's great.
So come out and like cover like a cover 1 blitz, like come out and like a DB strike, like something like a really highly aggressive.
Damn, Mike 1.
Yeah, anything aggressive. So if your guy's like trying to stop the run, they're being like ultra aggressive. This plays like it works even better. Oh, it didn't go over there that time. We're on 4th down.
The receiver not reverse?
Nope.
That was weird.
Oh, I called the wrong play. No wonder I'm an idiot. No thing. I'm all like trying to. Yeah, it has to be 4th and 20.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Trying to find a free safety blitz. There we go.
Yeah. So he's gonna motion out, and as soon as I get the ball, I'm gonna be looking to hike it.
Darn it! I couldn't get him away from
me. But that's just a fun play to run. You don't put offense in it, but if you want to like goof around and show your opponent like, hey, I got this in my bank, you know.
Yeah.
All right. You want to run scrape on me, or do you want me to run scrape on you?
Yeah, I can run it on you.
Okay.
Whoa! I guess I picked the wrong play.
You want a JJ?
I wasn't as surprised as you were by that. All right. I got to punt it still.
Why do you still have Way as your punter? Just because punting's not important?
Yeah, and he's got punt power.
Yeah, that's what I was like. There's really no other point unless you're like me and like Heckler, just because you want to fake pass every now and then.
Oh yeah, I don't fake pass punts because people have caught on to that online, I feel.
Okay, so if you want to stop scrape, the first thing you want to do is you want to be able to have your tight end on the left. That's important. So I'm going to block my tight end, and then I want to slide right. You know, that's going to get I won't. Well, I guess I'll actually run a play just to show you how much the blocking is different. But it picks up the blocking right there. And then so like I said, make sure you have a tight end on the left and you want to slide right, and that's going to pick up scrape enough for you to actually make a throw. So I'm going to max protect to get the guy in the blocking. So I'm going to max protect to begin with just to get everyone blocking because I want that back blocking too on scrape. And then I'm going to slide to the right. And then you can also do cool stuff. You can like put slants in or stuff like that. Stuff you know is going to be open. I slanted the wrong guy. I was supposed to slant.
I was like,
I was supposed to hit B. Sorry, guys. I flipped it and thought since I flipped it, I just mixed the buttons up. So you want to put X in a slant. Sorry, I just slammed the wrong guy. And then you want to shift right. Yeah, because on the right side, there's a yellow route. Depending on what your opponent does. Me personally, I keep the guy in the yellow a lot until they abuse the flats, and I put the safety in a flat.
Okay. So you run a lot of the stick route to beat it.
Well, stick route will work the best for you. Quick throws out of stick route, but you can come in verts too. So I'm going to come in verts, and then I'm going to just block everybody, then slide right. And then out of that, I'm like, okay, I know what beats zone, so I'm going to go ahead and put these guys in out routes that I know can get first downs. Like if I needed to cover first down, here's where I'd go with it. I'd go to X right there. So it's not going to come in if you block it that way. It's not going to come in fast enough, but it's still like you're not going to have all day to run it. Like here, I'll try my money play on it, and it's going to still destroy it, even though if I do it the right way. So I would tight end on the other side. So I'm going to slide right, and then I'm going to put the tight end in a streak. Yeah, see, not going to have any time to run money plays because the scrape's going to come in no matter what. So that's why I said you got to call plays that you know you can easily convert. So, okay, so it's 3rd and 9. I'm in the game. I really need to convert this play. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and block the halfback, slide right, keep the wheel route, but streak the outside guy, and then flip and then throw the RB. I just didn't mash the button right. I was supposed to cancel play action, and I didn't. I'll just run the same thing. It'll give me enough.
Yeah, okay.
Unless your CP breaks off, which I've seen them do that. Okay, so I'm going to max protect, but this time I want to block the halfback since it's a play action play. So, and you want to slide right. Oh, nice. All right, so this is what the play art should look like. And if you really want to go in for more depth, you can add another play if you think this user's off. Oh, you still got the A gap. The A gap's right. Were you setting up the way I showed you, or just setting up normally?
That was the way you showed me.
See, I told you that one's better.
Yeah.
Because you can slide protect the right way, and it'll still come in sometimes. That's why I told you the way how to stop it is the only really way to stop it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'll do the same play and just throw it quicker because that screaming A gap, depending on what your opponent's using. If they're using like any form, I think he's using Von Miller. Von Miller's crazy good at it. So I want to block, then slide right, and then block your halfback, and then hit the little wheel route to the side. Yeah. You have to make quick throws out of it. Like the whole thing against scrape is you have to show your opponent that you can shoot quick, you can make quick throws out of it. Because I'll even show you how I told you other plays like this mesh. I don't have a mesh. I have. I told you how you can motion this guy out and block him, and it still will come through. But you can still make a quick throw out of it. And that's the same kind of concept, the motion blocking that I showed you. Running multiple drags on there, motion the guy out, and then hiking it.
Do you ever motion a wide receiver in to block that A gap?
It won't work as consistent like it used to. Like, here you go. I'll show you what I used to be able to do. I used to be able to call this, slide right, and then I would just motion this guy into the gap. But now the outside heat's going to come in. You see how it doesn't work as much as it used to? That's awesome. So that used to stop it easily, but now it doesn't.
Yeah.
What you could do though is same formation. Say you want to hit the running back this time instead because you guys been all over it. So you want to have the guy you want to still have your tight end on the left. You want to shift right, and then now you're going to put your C or your halfback in a route. I'm just putting him down the field. And then you're going to have time to throw it. Oh, yeah. The trick is having the tight end on the left every time.
The tight end on the left. Okay.
Yeah, and it's weird too because I'll come in double tight ends, and it's for some reason it doesn't work as well. You would think this would max protect. I'm blocking everybody. I'm gonna slide to the right, and then watch. I won't throw it, and I'll just show you how fast it'll come in. You see that?
Yeah.
For some reason, having 2 tight end sets and doing it doesn't work. But 1 tight end on the side and shifting over works. I don't know how they explain it. It's one of those things in Madden where I can't explain.
It's like an unidentified flying object.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know the difference. There's 2 tight ends. You would think that would be the most max protect you can get. I'm literally blocking 9 there.
Yeah.
Or 8 because I guess the quarterback doesn't count. But it's just stupid.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, the AI sometimes.
Yeah, I really like this.
What's up?
I really like this formation get scrape. I run it a lot. It's a flood combination, but what you want to do instead of keeping them in the flood route, you want to streak your opponent, and then you can also motion this guy out to the left to get just to get the other guy out. So you're gonna motion both guys over.
Did you see what happened there? My guy backed off the line.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hold on, I gotta reset. I might have to call timeout. I messed up. Instead of blocking, I max protected and moved the guy out of his angle, and you can't put him back in. So it's called strong flood. So I'm just gonna make sure my tight end's on the left. I'm gonna block A, which is the tight end, and then I'm gonna shift right. Then you're gonna put X in a streak, and then you can either put him in a streak. I've done it or kept the out route just in case you want another look, another short play, or you can put him in the out route and then smart route him so it's further down the line. And then you go down, you got RB. It's one of the plays I run on scrape all the time. It's really simple, and you have two guys to take the safety out of the zone and the cornerback out of the zone. So only person that's gonna be there in scrape is the user.
Okay.
And then another thing you can do if you really want to, and say you want to show something else and your opponent's not doing anything, what I like to do is quick hike. I'm running I'm gonna let him set up, but I'm just so I can show you. I'm just running CB strike or corner strike, and I'm just gonna hike and throw. No, bad throw there. But what you want to do is you want to call corner strike, and then as soon as you hike it, you want to chuck it, and hopefully your guy makes a better throw than that. So what you're gonna do is once you call the play, you're gonna sit there. You're gonna max protect right away, but you're gonna mash A as fast as you can. So here you go, mashing A, so they can't set it up. And then boom. Oh, still made a bad throw.
Are you trying to throw it inside there, or where are you trying to throw it?
Throw it as soon as going. They usually go. You remember that animation I got whenever I told you to put a guy in the purple? Yeah. That's the animation you get there. I wasn't getting that animation. I was just making a bad throw.
Do you want to here? I want to try something out. This pistol formation against it. Can you try run scrape on me? I want to see if this halfback behind the quarterback blocks it.
Let me put in my scrape guys.
Do you have besides for that one end? Are there any other people that you put in for scrape?
I put fast guy at left end and fast blitzing linebacker on the left, and a guy that can stop the run on the right. So I have JJ Watt on the right because he has high block shed.
Yeah, that picks it up pretty easily.
Yeah. That's because you had the tight end on the left. Or you had the
tight end.
Well, that guy on the left. He was close to the line, wasn't he? No.
Sorry, right. Okay, call that time out. We're about to run out of time. So it's just this pistol wide, and then I don't make any line adjustments, but Johnson picks it up. So Cooks is there. So I got a wide formation. Nope, you got through there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the first time they just got that random since the guy though it's already blocking.
Huh. Let me try one more adjustment here. I think it worked. I think it was just bringing the receiver in, and then I had a bunch of time. Yeah. So I had a little bit of time there.
Yeah.
But what's nice about the pistol is that the running back's right behind the quarterback, so we kind of
Yeah, but then again, like you have to have a guy that has good pass blocking. I've ran into that too.
What's that?
You have to have a guy with good pass blocking, the
Yeah,
halfback,
yeah. Chris
because
Johnson's perfect for it.
you can get those guys like, oh, he picked it up. Oh, he just block shed the crap out of it once the halfback's there.
Yeah, it's like I think TJ Yeldon's got pretty good.
Yeah,
pass blocking, so
TJ
does Chris
Yeldon would be
Johnson.
perfect. He's got actually. I would recommend him for a third down back for sure.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to run through? So you showed your way of beating scrape, just quick routes.
Yeah, I'll show you my favorite play for scrape. It's called Broncos cross. You got so many routes that you could easily hit. Even though you can flip it, so you have the tight end over there, and I'm just gonna slide to the right. I'm not gonna actually block it, but I'm just gonna sit there and mash, and I'm gonna just throw. Those are one of the ones like you can block the tight end too, but then again, then you don't have the quick throw to throw it. So if I'm gonna block the tight end, so I'm gonna see if I flip the right. So I'm gonna max protect, and then I'm gonna put my halfback on the wheel or halfback on a pass, and then I'm gonna slant or I'm gonna put a drag out there, and that way I just have I have enough time to throw it anywhere I want.
Oh yeah.
And it's just one of those plays where you got that kind of little bunch though, so you got people that are gonna get released no matter what. So that's why I like it, and it's really easy to adjust because I like having my halfback in a route in there, and I like having Jordy Nelson in a drag. I just haven't found like one that I just like a deep instant touchdown out of that because you don't have enough time.
Whoa. Sorry, I was kind of mindlessly looking.
No, you're fine. I was just showing that like
Yeah.
there's not like you can throw seams and you can throw anything out of that.
Let me try.
Can't believe you've been running scrape wrong the whole time.
Who was?
I can't believe you've been running scrape wrong the whole time.
I haven't really run it.
Oh.
So I'm just kind of learning. Yeah, see, that time I went through. That time the running back. I wonder. Let me try something else. So the running back is behind my player. So if I shift the line left, will that do anything?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I picked it up.
Yeah, he picked it up.
Let me see if it's consistent though. So come on, this.
And it's funny too because I'm only using like Vic Beasley, like the cheapest guy you can use is still good doing it.
Dude, Beasley's great though. He's like 15K or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, he picked it that time.
Huh.
So is that just shifting left so he knows the block left?
Yeah, if the line shift left, the running back comes and picks up that
Oh.
guy. But yeah, you got to get somebody with a good pass block like Chris Johnson or Yeldon.
I love Chris Johnson. That dude's. I still use him over Marcus Allen.
Do you really?
Yeah, just for some reason his style fits my scheme.
Yeah, speed. Your mic's also getting a little choppy again. Do we need to record any more, or just
No.
you and I just?
I think that's it. Unless you want to do the most easiest money play in the game.
Sure.
PA draw shot.
Oh yeah, no, we don't need to do that. You kind of showed it off earlier.
Yeah, no, that's play action wide receiver and PA draw shot's so stupid.
Oh, aren't they basically the same?
Same concept. You just need a. Well, I've actually had it where I didn't need to streak a guy. Let's see if it'll come through in here if I don't streak the guy. Yeah, see, I didn't streak him. Bad throw. Holy jeez. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Like I planted my feet and chucked Y and it still didn't go through there.
Yeah, oh, don't tell me about that. I got effed on stream once with that in overtime.
It doesn't.
28. Yeah.
I don't get that. Okay, so now I'll put him on. I'll put Y on the streak and see. I think you have to do that. To streak the other guy.
Well, it depends on who gets there first. It looks like. Oh.
I really enjoy Demaryius Thomas. Are you using him at all? I can even use him on WAP's team.
Can you say that again?
I said, do you use Demaryius Thomas at all?
Yeah.
I still have use for him, even though we have all 99 receivers.
Yeah, I mean he's got great jumping and run blocking and everything.
Try to
catch.
try to stop this play or this route coming. You know it's coming. See if you can stop it. Let's see what you
I
got.
have no idea what's coming. This.
No, just try to stop this. I'm gonna run the same concept over and over again and see if you can user it.
The verticals. Yeah, I gotcha.
It's so hard to stop, even if you know it's coming. There's so many plays. There's so many things that you can do out of that.
The drag.
I told you, man coverage won't stop it either. There's too many options. This is where I'd call it right now in a game. This is where I would call it. I don't know how Reed's release is. I dropped it. You can even throw them in coverage as long as you aim inside. Your guy will go for it.
Yeah, in front of that safety right there.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's why I scored with Boss Gronk and on a lot, because Boss Gronk, even though he didn't have the highest route running, he still did really great right there. All right, this should work a lot better if you're still in man. Diggs is gonna get wide open because he has that 96 route running. Oh nope, he still got bumped.
Who got bumped?
Diggs. I think it's his release though too though.
Yeah.
Let's see. Like, I would put Demaryius Thomas there or like a Jordy Nelson. I utilize Jordy Nelson a lot. I think if that guy had any good run blocking, he'd be a really good receiver that you could use on every down. And I don't think he's a bad run blocker. It just sucks that you have to wait for the other play to come through. Oh, I got it. So using your free safety is your option. I guess that could work, but then you'd have to actually come down for the cross too, though.
Yeah. You really gotta basically pick your poison.
See,
you gotta hope that they don't pick it for you.
See, you can't really run it here. This is the only thing. It's too close. Like that little loop route, it hits like the back of the end zone, so he's gonna run into the end zone and then not do anything. You see how he just like stopped at the end zone?
Yeah, that's it. I find that often in the end zone. I throw picks. Guys stop running routes.
Well, I know they stopped. That's why I said don't ever run it there. It's so weird because as soon as they hit the end zone, they stop. You know, you would think they would like keep going across, like even though it's supposed to go across.
Like real NFL players would.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I know that. I just think it's weird.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got. See what Gutfoxx is running.
Finn.
Nope. Oh, he did do it. Nice. I think that's
I hate that animation.
I think that's Roby too, and it's weird too because like you think that you're in position for it. Like I just go for the SWAT too.
Yeah. Sucks. Let's see if this works. This sometime. Oh wait, I can't motion in Finn for blocking. Can I? I can't motion block him. Oh yeah, I can.
Yep. Nice. That's Trey Waynes too. Trey Waynes is like 96 speed.
Oh yeah. That Tavon Austin does a lot of work for me.
I like Tavon Austin a lot. I used him a lot before. I actually preferred him over OBJ for some reason.
Really?
I know.
Really?
Well, because I was only using him for drags, and I thought
yeah.
using OBJ for drags was pointless.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out, Embry.